Thought I'd do a little video on Matthew Johnson. What a bonehead. I wouldn't even call him a doctor. I refuse to call him doctor. I might call him Dr. Evil. What a strange guy. That guy freaks me out. He's really scary. It's just, you can see it in his eyes. In a second, when he talks, when he ever does any video, just look at him. He looks like a serial killer. Now, first of all, there's a couple points I'd like to make. I'm not sure what order I should do these in, but first of all, he talks about he's been at this secret location, Soha, for 10 years. Now, I don't even remember seeing him. And when he started, like maybe 4 years ago or something, you know, he never mentioned that he had been there for 6 years already. The numbers never add up with him. And I don't know why people don't figure that out when they're doing these hoaxes. You got to add everything up. So my theory is when things don't add up, somebody's lying. That's why it doesn't add up. It's simple. Now, the fact that he claims, you know, now he's got portals, little, I don't know, aliens guarding the portals, but he's seen the portal open, he can close it with a flashlight. I just like to say a little thing about portals. You know, we make up portals in our minds as humans. We imagine portholes. We imagine that traveling from one dimension to another is a door because we have doors and we have to pass through something. A portal wouldn't necessarily be a round circle that's, say, you know, horizontal that you walk through. Why isn't it vertical that you just drop through it or you pass up through it? Or why is it a circle? Why is it a round portal? Because we saw it on a movie before. We saw somebody else's idea of a portal, so that's what we know as a portal, and that's what we found. Something that we've seen in a movie before, maybe? I mean, come on. You gotta have more imagination than that. A portal could be long and giant. It could be anywhere. It could move because it's a portal and it's from another dimension. It could be anywhere. Why does it stay in one place? It stays in one place in Oregon where you happen to be looking for Bigfoot. You gotta have a better imagination. It just, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, you know, people are even supporting this.
In 10 miles, take exit 36 onto NY13 toward Pulaski.
That's a portal. Now, people supporting him or people going to his site and the whole NDA thing, non-disclosure agreement. If you want to go to my portal, my area, you have to sign a paper that I can take you to court and sue you, or, you know, if you give up my area. The NDA is all controlling stuff. It's controlling people, controlling everybody. I don't want you to say anything about anything to anyone else. I want complete control of what is said about this area, what goes on in this area. It's all a control thing. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I have, you know, aliens guarding a portal, and I don't want anyone to know where it is. And believe me, the U.S. government would know where it was if you really did have something like that. Don't be stupid. The fact that he brought celebrity Bigfooters. Now, he brought Adam Davies. Adam Davies, I'm sure, is a very nice guy, and he seems like a very nice guy. But Adam Davies makes movies, or he's on TV, makes TV shows. He does it for entertainment. He's not a Bigfoot researcher. He's not a scientist. And as far as being creditable, well, how the hell do I know? I mean, I don't know him. Well, why is he credible? Because he's been on TV? He's had some TV shows where he hasn't found anything? People, come on. I'm sure Adam Days is a nice guy. And I'm sure, but have you seen the show where he was on, where they had the Sherpas dragging the giant tanks of gas, metal tanks, up the mountain so they could fill a balloon when they got up to the top of the mountain, to put a camera on it to look for the Yeti? Giant tanks, metal tanks, he had people carrying up a mountain. When they got to the top of the mountain, the tanks had been leaking. They didn't have enough air to fill the balloon when they got there. Why didn't you fill the balloon before you went up there? Wouldn't that be light to carry the balloon up instead of the giant tanks? So anyways, back to Dr. Head Wound. Why do we even call him a doctor? He's not even a doctor. I mean, he's a doctor of what is his degree in? Psychology. It's not in biology. He's not a scientist. Having a doctorate in psychology would lead me to believe that you really know how to manipulate someone if you wanted to. And that's all that I get from the doctor. The doctor part. Anyways. It's crazy. That's enough for now. More later.